Hey my beauties, welcome back, and if you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing the best of makeup or beauty for 2022. I just did the best of beauty supply store. Make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. But today I'm going to be doing the best of beauty, and I have a lot of stuff here. I think I have more than from the beauty supply store, which is crazy, but I have a lot. I have a lot of stuff here that I want to talk about. You know, just a little bit of everything. Some stuff in here is old, some stuff in here is new. Okay, so I'm gonna run through these brushes really quickly. I've really been enjoying those Amazon brushes. If you guys remember, I purchased those Amazon brushes from Amazon. They came in like this big old thing. It does come with a top part. It was like a 42-piece brush set. Favorite. I have some somewhere. They're, like I said, they're all scattered because I use them. Love them, love the brushes. I would totally purchase them again. I've really been enjoying this holder because I can put my clean brushes in one, I could put the dirty brushes in the other. Apparently all of these are dirty, by the way. Really been enjoying the brushes and the holder as well. So yeah, just an update on those brushes. I think I gave y'all an update before, but if you're thinking about purchasing those brushes, I think it's called Boo Art brushes or something like that. I will leave a link down below. My favorite brush of all time. I have several of these. I have a whole bunch of these. This is from Real Techniques. Now they don't sell this brush anymore, but I usually find it at Sam's Beauty. I used to find this brush a lot at Marshalls and TJ Maxx after they discontinue it, but this is their contour brush, and this is what I use to put on my bronzer. And I just take it like this and I just blow it out like this. I love the size. It's not too big, it's not too fluffy, and it fits perfectly on my forehead. This is from BH. This came in a makeup brush set from BH. This is what I use to put on my, I think this is the brush I use to put on my cream contour from Nars, which I'm going to mention, and love it. I love it. This is really good for pressed powder. This is good to put on foundation. I love this brush. We use this brush for many different reasons. So the next brush I have is from Sephora, and this is their number 80 brush. This is their Pearl bronzer brush. I don't use it for a bronzer because it's too fluffy. Like, my face is not that big, but I like to use it to set my foundation with my pressed powder. So good, so worth it. When Sephora has their sales, they're 30% off. I suggest picking it up. It's just too good not to. Definitely was a go-to brush. This brush right here is one of the brushes that came from Amazon in the brush sets, and this is the brand right here, Boo Art Design, and it reminds me of this brush right here from Sephora. Soya Cashew, $20 at Target. Worth it, worth every single penny. Another brush that I use to set my face throughout 2022. As you guys can see, I like big fluffy brushes. They have to be big. Okay, these brushes are from Amazon. I just picked up the ones that were near my vanity. These are from a brand called Do Care, and these are their foundation brushes. I have 3 right here. They're dirty because I use them. I use them today. They work so good. They just make my foundation look very airbrush and flawless. It does come in a pack of 3, so it comes with the foundation brush, it comes with this blush brush, and it does come with like a concealer brush or something like that. It's only $9.99. You could pick up 2 packs. Really good. I like the way they look. They look very professional. If you are a makeup artist, I feel like that you'll really like these go-to foundation brushes, and they're like slightly slanted, so it just really buffs in your foundation. This brush right here, this is an angled blending brush. Really been enjoying this brush. This came with a brush set. My mom bought this for me. You know how Marshalls have those really long, they're like really long brush sets that come out for Christmas? It came in one of those. I didn't show you all the brushes, but it came in one of those sets. But I like how fluffy this is, and I've been using this to like blend my bronzer and my blush together, and it just blends everything together. I do have some eyeshadow brushes, but these 2 brushes are the ones that I really want to talk about. Not the brand itself, it's just the shape of the brush that I really want to talk about. This one is from BH. This is from a random brand I found at Marshall's, but it's the shape of the brush for me that I want to talk about. I love a nice angled eyeshadow brush. It's on an angle, and why I like these kind of brushes is because they're easy to use, and especially for beginners. If you're trying to learn how to blend eyeshadows together, you need the correct tools to help you to make the process easier. I feel like this will do it. Sometimes you will pack on an eyeshadow and you need to blend out the edges. Get you an eyeshadow brush that is on an angle. It's fluffy, it's on an angle, and it just fits right here. And you could blend out those edges. You can blend out color in your crease. It works perfectly. It just really diffuses the shadow. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. Baby, perfect sponge. It just does what it needs to do. I don't wet my sponges. I use my sponges dry. But baby, this sponge blends out my concealer like no other. I love it. Majority of all 2022, I just basically worn Wispy Full Dramatic. That's the style from Ioni. Get these from Dollar Tree for $1.25. I did try other lashes, but these were the ones for me. This is all I basically used. I just felt like this was the only good pair ever. But these are my babies. It has to say Wispy Full Dramatic. It has to say Wispy Full. This year, I really like the NYX This Is Milky Gloss. They came out with new shades. And this one is Mango Lassie. Y'all, this is my favorite. I like to pair this with a brown lip liner. This is the perfect lip gloss for the fall time. And it gave my lips like a nice burnt orange, like leafy kind of vibe. Let me swatch it for you all. It looks so good with a brown lip liner. Perfect orange lip gloss on dark skin, baby. It looks good without a lip liner and with one. This one is in the shade Cojito Shake, and this is just like a milky white gloss. I was really impressed with the whole entire This Is Milky line, but like I said, they did come out with new shades, and these two were my favorite. I do like the nude shades, but these two were definitely a fave of mine. Essence Shine Shine Clear Lip Gloss. Mine is almost gone. The color has changed because I've used you know, brown lip gloss, but I do have on Essence lip gloss right now. I have a different color on, but this right here, baby, this looks so good on top of anything. If you want to add shine to your lips, this looks so good. But your gloss is going to change colors because that's what clear lip gloss will do. You can use like a wand or something, but the shine is there. I love this gloss. I have two. I don't know where the other one is at, but when they tell you shine, 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 that's what it is. And this one sells out, you know, a lot, so definitely get more than one. But this was a favorite lip gloss of mine. Like, as you guys can see, I am almost done. Favorite red lipstick that I've been wearing for the month of December has been the Too Faced Melted Matte, and this is in the color Lady Balls. Lady Balls have been out for a long time. And I do have the lipstick version. I tried the lipstick version. I'd rather have the liquid lipstick. This is so good, and I was so mad because I wanted to wear this for Christmas Eve. I could not find it, and come to find out, it was in my purse, so I had to settle for something else. But this perfect red, if you want a really nice red, I highly suggest Too Faced Lady Balls. That's really good. NYX did such a good job with the Line Loud collection. I got the color Rebel Kind, and this is just a brown lip liner. Look how dark that is. These lip liners are creamy, they're smooth, they're pigmented, and then it does come in a black. I do have red as well. I don't think I care too much for the red, but I just like the black and the brown, and the black is really nice and pigmented. And I think I have whites as well, but I just, like I said, I like the black and the brown. Also, I've tried the Sephora lip liner in the color Molasses this year, and I think I picked it up during the sale or something like that. Yeah, Molasses. Nice brown lip liner once again. I just hate these type of lip liners. I like retractable or pencil, because like, I just never know if you could sharpen it or not, but I guess you can. But yeah, nice and dark. Kind of look like Rebel Kind a little bit. And then the last lip liner that I've been loving for 2022 is from LA Girl. This is from their Shockwave line. This is their nude lip liner in the color Chai Latte. Alright, so let's get into some face products, so like complexion and stuff like that. So I have it in here. I tried several foundations, and one of them I did want to mention. I just didn't use them, you know, well enough or long enough to mention them. I want to do a ranking my foundation video, so you know that'll come together. So I need to try those foundations that I did use this year. I need to keep trying them, because like if you don't impress me the first time, it's gonna be a while until I, you know, try you again. So you know, but the one that grabbed my heart this year was the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I know I'm late. I got the color Marquise Medium Deep 5. Y'all, I really like this foundation. I kind of want to try another shade, even though I feel like the shade is okay, but I kind of want to try another one. But I like this foundation. I'm late to the game. It's been out for a while. Definitely will repurchase this on sale or not on sale. It's such a good foundation. It looks so good. I love the way it looks once it settles on my skin. And ever since, I think I picked this up during the sale. I think I did. I just couldn't put it down. I still can't put it down. I've been wanting to try it for a long time, and I'm just so happy that I have it in my collection. And yes, I've been using this non-stop ever since I shared this with you all, that I finally got my hands on it. I have setting powders here. I'm going to run through this really quickly. I have the Mercier Translucent Medium Deep. Now, I like using this to kind of blot and kind of retouch. That's what I use this for. I use it to retouch. I think starting in 2023, I think I'm going to try the translucent powder method. I'm going to try that and see how I like it. But I'm going to try this with a certain foundation, because, you know, certain foundations kind of make you oily, but it's other pros to it. So I'm going to try this with a certain foundation I have in my collection. But other than that, I like using this to retouch in certain areas. I like the color. The next foundation that I was using was the Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish Loose Powder. This is in the color Soft Honey. I found this at Marshall's a while ago. Like it. I really like it. I like the color. It sets underneath my eyes really well, and there's plenty of product in here. And then this is my go-to. Like, I can't put this down. I have a backup. This is the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the color Honeymoon. Y'all, this is so good. This is the color. And if you haven't tried this setting powder, I recommend that you do. They do have, I think, 2 other shades as well. I think they have like a banana. They do have a banana. I think they have like a dark shade. I might go and get the banana or something like that. I think it's called banana. But y'all, I cannot put this down. I don't care how many setting sprays, not setting sprays, but setting powders I pick up, like loose powders, I'm always going to run back to this. So, and I have it on a little bit today. So yeah. So to set my foundation, it always and will always be the Fenty Beauty powder. I'm in the color 410. This is the Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I don't use it as a powder foundation. I use it to set my foundation. I haven't used this as a powder foundation in a long time. It works really well for that. I do have another powder that I really did enjoy this year. This was the Sephora microsmooth powder in the color Deep. This gave me a nice airbrush finish as well. I also like this powder to set my eyelids. Like when I don't want to wear eyeshadow, this is a go-to product for me that I put on my eyelids. Concealer, I'm late to the game. This is from Tarte. This is the Shape Tape concealer, and I have the color 47S10 Deep Sand. So this color, I like to mix it with another concealer. It gives me a little bit of highlights, and it mixes well with other concealers. I like the coverage. I do have the travel size. I'm gonna eventually pick up the full size because I'm going to run through this really quickly. But this has been a go-to concealer for me ever since I purchased this off of Ulta because I wanted to try it. It's been a go-to concealer, so I love mixing it. Nars Laguna 05 bronzing cream. I have it on a little bit today. I had to put this to the side because this was the only thing I was using, and I like when I come across products that does that for me, because now I know if I ever like just get to the point where I don't want none of this makeup anymore, I know what I'm going to keep. I know what I'm going to use, and this is one of the products that I know that I would keep. Yeah, it does look dark. Like, apply it very lightly and you can get still that contour and bronzer effect at the same time. You don't have to go ham. Use the right brush, but I wouldn't mind trying number 4, so maybe I'll try to pick that up during the springtime if I remember, but I'm fine with number 5. Yeah, that was a hit for me. I really enjoyed that. Black coffee staple in my collection. That's the name of it, from Black Radiance Black Coffee. This is a pressed powder, but I use it as a bronzer. Works so good. I do remember grabbing this a lot. So the next bronzer was from Loreal. Loreal was on a roll, okay, with these bronzers, and I have the color Deep Dark. I do have the color Dark or Deep or whatever, but I have the color Deep Dark, and I prefer this color more than the other one. Such a pretty bronzer. Like, I'm so happy that, you know, the drugstore is, you know, getting on the bandwagon and bringing in really nice bronzers for women of color. And look at it, just look at how chocolate it is. Like, that is a nice brown. You can even use that as an eyeshadow. It just looks good. So this was a favorite of mine. And I do have the other color. Wait a minute, is this the bronzer? Yeah. And this one is dark. For some reason, I have a dent in this one, but I know I used this dark one. I have a dent right here. Basically, I used both. I used both of these. I used both of them. So, really nice bronzers. Next bronzer is from Hard Candy. This was a shock to me. I found this at Walmart. This is the Instant Summer Bronzer, and this is in the color Cocoa. I just knew, like, when I, you know, got home and tried it, that it was not gonna do anything for me. I'm like, I don't trust it. I can't put it down. I cannot put this bronzer down. I cannot put it down. Like I said, this is from Hard Candy. Found it at Walmart. I don't know if it's shades behind this color. They need to bring out some more shades. This bronzer is so good. I have it on today. They need some more shades. Like, that's not doing it justice. They really do need some more shades. I like the fact that I can build this bronzer up and it still doesn't look like I'm doing too much. Like, oh, she got on too much bronzer. It doesn't give you that type of vibe. As you guys can see, it looks really light and airy. This is my favorite bronzer of the year. Besides the Nars, this one is my favorite. I cannot put this down. That's another product, if I had to give away a lot of my bronzers, this one is not going anywhere. I kind of want to go get a backup. That's how good it is. All right, I have 2 blushes. They're both from Milani. I've talked about this blush before, Cocoa Felicita. This blush goes with any type of look, to be honest with you. I love it. I love a blush that is just it's wearable. It goes with anything. These are the colors I like. Every time I look for a blush, I need this color. But I have been trying to branch out. I have purple and some reds. This is a recent favorite. I can't believe I just had this in my collection and it was just sitting there and I didn't even know how good this was. This is from Milani. This is part of a collection they came up with, but this is in the color Cherry on Top. I picked this for my Shop My Stash and I haven't put it down. I don't have on blush today. I forgot to put it on, but you don't really need a highlighter with this because it has like a luminous type of effect to it. When I put on blush, I like to put on just a little bit, but this one, I build this up. I really like it because once I spray my face and it settles on my skin, it starts to look good. Like, I don't look clownish. I look really rosy and, you know, blushy. It looks so cute and girly. I just love it. I'm gonna put some on because, you know, where's my blush brush? Yeah, I'm gonna put some on just for the sake of the video. Like, y'all, it's so good. I love this blush. Oh my god, I can't believe I was sleeping on it. Perfect. I like to put my blush like right on the apples of my cheek, but I just love it. It just look good. It doesn't even look red. Like when I put it on and blend it in with my bronzer, it looks so good. I'll take this random brush and I will take it and I will take it and just kind of blend everything together, and then I will spray my face and then everything just blend. So it's good for that. It's an angle blending brush and it just blends everything together. It gave my face some color as well just now, but I would have used a different blush with this look, but I mean, it don't look bad. I love it. I can't believe like I was sleeping on that blush. I really enjoyed the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I just have a little bit to go, so I need to go ahead and knock that out. But I know everybody was talking about this setting spray, but I was sleeping on it. And now I like it. It's really good. I would totally pick up the jumbo size. So yeah, I really did enjoy that. Okay, so now we have some palettes, you guys, and then I'm almost done. We have some palettes. I have some new and old palettes in here, so I'm just gonna pick them up. Wet n Wild In Love with Cocoa, love it, love it. I'm almost hitting pan on this one. I'm super excited. I'm almost hitting pan. If you guys can see the little spot right there. I'm almost hitting it, so I have a dent. Love this palette. I hate that they discontinued this palette, and I also hate myself for not picking it up when it was on clearance so I could have a backup. But this palette is everything. This is all you need. I love a nice neutral palette. Every shade in here is amazing. I do want to talk about this blush palette from Juvia's Place. I forgot to mention this before we get back into the palettes. This is part of their blush extension that they came out with. This is volume 3, and I really like this one. This one I really enjoy. Milani has some really nice blushes. Yes ma'am. I did try these on in a video, but look at that. So pretty. Yeah, this was a really nice launch this year. Also been enjoying the Sahara blush palette, the volume 1. Been enjoying this palette as well. That's been one of my go-tos that I've been reaching for. Another face palette was the Tammi Times Revolution. This one is in deep or dark or something like that. It's Golden Hour is the name. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful shades in here. Beautiful. If you don't have this, what are you doing? Everything in here is rich and deep and chocolate. Beautiful. Love the blushes in here. This was a new launch from Beauty Bay. This is the Bronze Blush and Glow face palette. I also really enjoyed this palette. I like the blushes in here. Shade Spice is nice in here. Spice and Rosewood. Everything in here in this palette is nice, and you can even use this as a eyeshadow as well if you want to. Like, look at that. Look at those blushes. You could probably use this as a bronzer too. I'm pretty sure it is. So this is a bronzer right here. This is a contour, blush, and highlighter, but you can use this as a blush. You can do whatever you want to do with this palette. This was a new launch this year, and I didn't even know about it, and I immediately purchased it. So I've really been enjoying that. Could not do this video without mentioning the Natasha Denona Glam Face palette. It's all dirty, but girl, I love this palette. Oh my god, I just love it. It's beautiful. I don't use these at the top because I just feel like, I mean, the colors are cute, but I just don't grab. I think because this flap is right here and I'm too lazy to lift it up. Like, it's just kind of annoying. Like, I didn't need that flap. Like, if it get dirty, it get dirty. But I know it's a cream blush right here. That's why the flap is right here. But I don't really use those too much. But these colors at the bottom, oh yeah, that is my jam. This palette is expensive, but it was worth it. It was totally worth it. I could not put this palette down. So good, so good. I gotta whip this back out. I love a nice everyday palette, and this did it for me. I also enjoyed the Morphe Madison Beer palette. I found this at Marshall's, and it's just a really nice neutral palette. yeah, so I really enjoyed that. So I love neutral palettes. The Morphe Midnight Dune palette, nice smoky palette, beautiful, really like it. I like grungy palettes, and I also like this palette because it's a nice muted palette. Like, it's not too cool tone, but I can still do something with it because it got this brown in here, and it got like some nice neutrals that I can put on my lid, and I like that black in here as well. So I did enjoy that palette. That came out this year. The palette that I have on my eyes today is the Huda Beauty or Huda Beauty Empowered palette. My first Huda Beauty palette. The first big one. I do have some smaller palettes from her, but this is the first big one. Y'all, this palette is beautiful. When I seen it, I'm like, oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get this palette. Look at the colors. Perfect for the holidays. No, perfect for fall, perfect for the holidays, and then New Year's Eve is coming. Like, you can do, like, the camera's not doing it justice. This palette is so deep and rich. Like I said, I do have it on my eyes today. I have the color Confident in my crease. I have this color Legacy in my crease as well. And then I have this color Visionary on my lid. So that's what's on my eyes. Oh, and then I also have Limitless in my inner tear duct, and I use the color Bold Moves. I use that on Christmas for my inner tear duct as well, but it does get quite messy. It does get quite messy, but that's where the, what are these called, sponge applicators come in for shadows like this. As you guys can see, these type of shadows, use a sponge applicator with it. Perfect. But yeah, it does have 2 cream shadows in here. This was one of my favorite palette launches this year. She did a really good job, so I'm looking forward to see the next palette she come out with. If she come out with any more colors like this, I'm excited for that. I do have a mascara. This is from Clinique. This is the High Pack Mascara in the color Black. This is a sample. It did go on sale during Ulta had some sort of sale. It was like $12, and I had it in my cart, but I took it out. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I got too many mascaras. But I like this mascara for, I just noticed I don't have any mascara on my lower lash, but that's fine. I like this for my lower lash. I don't care too much for it on my top lashes, but for some reason, this really extends my lower lash. That's why I wanted the full size. So hopefully, maybe one day this will come to like Marshalls or TJ Maxx, and I could pick it up, but I've really been enjoying it for my bottom lashes. And then the next palette is the Supreme Nudes, the Quickie, one of my favorites. Been loving it. I did purchase the Master Mattes. I don't think I tried that one. I might have. I don't know. Girl, I don't know. I don't read. My mind be. But anyways, the Quickies palette has been a staple of mine. I've been reaching for this as well because I love my neutrals. So yeah, speaking of neutrals, the Juvia's Place, the Coffee palette, I've used this like 5 or 6 times already. Y'all, this palette is beautiful. I love it. And when I seen this collection, I was like, come on, Juvia's, like, yes. And I gotta get the rest of the lip glosses. I have to get all of the lip glosses. They need to go down a little bit more. I think they're $12. I'd rather pay $5. But I'm gonna go on their site to see if they have a sale. But Juvia's Place did a really good job. So yeah, I like that it's the right amount of transition colors. It's not a lot of shimmers as well. So they really did a good job with this coffee collection. I've tried other things that were new this year, but I didn't use them, you know, long enough to mention them in this video. You know, I want to be, you know, truthful about everything that I use. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this best of makeup, you know, for 2022. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.